In 3,
2,
1.
That you do, baby, I'm a power for two. Now you make my flying my altitude. Like birds in the sky, we came out the blue. Let me show you something new. Show you something new. Baby, show you something new. Maybe we can bump and groove. You're the one I wanna.
So this is pretty much how my hair looks. Just after a wash, just washed it, and yeah, about to blow dry it out now. So as you guys can see, it's still very natural. You know, it has a lot of shrinkage. You can see it's like a young little afro. You can hold. So we're about to blow it out.
Anywhere I am better than the best guy. In the world I am probably in the best 5. When it's rented we gon' count it as a test drive. Got a custom gold chain to let my chest thrive. Let my neck shine. Oh, copy on your chain or your neckline. Next time I'ma let the protect shine. For a lot of niggas out here ain't no next time. Eternal bedtime. Not the brag but the jag is the X type. And I got so much clout I give my ex hype. Laying up your girl is how we excise. East Lord and the God yelling west side. It's Tech 9. Round here you lose your head to a Tech 9. And I will lose my head to protect mine. Alive or you dead or you get time. Get deaf blind. Brr. Or you hear when I rev pipe. The city that I'm with, we the fresh type. Wear more Nike when a check sign. Alarm, they was sleeping so we set time. Hush. Find me on a skip brain. Try to find a knife that's as sharp as my hairline. When I roll a jet, you won't regret flying. So high in the sky, I got a jet fine. Hush, nothing you can do to me. Hush. Nothing that you boys do that's new to me. Hush. Smart moves got me moving stupidly. Leave these rappers hanging like my jewelry. Hush. Niggas soft as purity. Hush. Was a man before I hit puberty. Hush. Man, I got swag like it's two of me.
Oh, hi.
You light the skies up above me. What are they saying now? A star so bright, you blind me. What are they saying? Oh, what are they saying now? Oh, what are he's gonna come to me. Don't fade away, don't fade away. Oh, stop. What are they saying now? What are they? Hold up. Let me just...
Please put the volume down. I'm just getting sick.
Yes, sir.
Hey guys.
What up? We're back with another episode of Moloi. And we want to apologize for not uploading on Monday. You know, life, it happens.
It's happening, okay?
Yeah, sorry guys. We were just extremely busy. We didn't find enough time to shoot on Sunday.
Yeah.
Bontle has a radio show, by the way, every Sundays.
6 to 10 p.m.
Exactly.
It's the rodeo with myself and Scoop Makatini. It's a global hip-hop show, so please have a listen when you can.
All right, 9. I almost said 9 FM.
9 on Y.
On 9. Why? YFM, so check that out. Yeah, we just didn't have time to shoot it, and it's been a very
It's been a very hectic.
week.
Hectic.
But in this particular episode, we'll just be tackling natural hair. You know, black people hair. My hair, Bontle's hair. You can even, you know, as the video progresses, you'll see me cut my mother's hair. And now Bontle's gonna braid my hair, and we're just gonna have like discussions just about like hair. So we just washed the hair, blow dried the hair, and now my beautiful wife is gonna braid my hair.
I definitely am. So I kind of frequently get to do Priddy's hair every now and again. He does have a professional who does take care. Well, no, you predominantly take care of your hair.
Sure.
But if he leaves his hair in anybody else's hands other than myself, that would be what, Eric,
John Hair Salon and Eric Asia in Madran are the people who usually like braid my hair. Usually the people who trim and age up my hair, but the lady who handles the top of my hair and braids it is a lady named Ska. I'll attach her details
in the description.
In the description and in the edit, so you guys can just check it out. So what Bontle's gonna be doing to my hair is, what are you gonna be doing to my hair?
Look, the reality is we are doing this outside. We are doing this in natural light, and it is a sunset. So we kind of need to chase the sun with this.
Sure.
And do it as quickly as possible. The quickest thing for me to do to put his hair right now is to twist it.
Sure.
Or to do some twists.
So we won't do too thin ones, no? So that
No, it
can
won't
quick,
be
no?
thin.
Yeah.
Or do you want me to do the braids but thicker?
Yeah, let's do the braids but thicker, because twists don't last.
They don't sit, nah, they don't actually
They look, I actually like how they look. They look much nicer when you twist them.
Okay.
But like if I take one shower, like they start to untwist without my hair getting wet.
Sure.
So we're gonna do like the 3 braids.
Yeah.
How long have you been growing your hair, baby?
Ooh, okay, so I've had my dreadlocks since 2005. December of 2005 is when I decided to braid my hair, which was also slightly rebellious. It was a response to a couple of things, right? One, I loved dreadlocked women. So the women who inspired me to get dreadlocks were Lauryn Hill, Jade Alston, Claire Mawisa's probably number one of all of them. Who else? Lauryn Hill, Jade Alston, Claire Mawisa were the women who really inspired me to get dreadlocks. And I wanted to have a look that I felt, because that's the only hairstyle I've ever known these women to have. And they just looked so queen-like, and I just liked how that crown looked. And so I wanted that for myself. And I just thought dreadlocks were beautiful. Gape and I had really awful hair. You know, not awful, but very difficult to maintain, right? So, combing my hair was disastrous. I had the type of hair where Urilexa today, Kausani, yeah, we are back.
We're back to Kafir hair.
We are back.
Excuse my French.
Yeah, so we're back to the tough stuff. But, you know, it's been what? 15 years? Am I counting right? Yeah, 2005.
Okay.
Yeah, I was 15 at the time, grade 9. It was also a response to, because in high school, we weren't allowed. I went to Macaulay House Convent School, which is a Catholic school, and we weren't allowed to have dreadlocks, so they didn't like the idea of having dreadlocks. And myself and I had a classmate of mine, Lebo, and we both came back with dreadlocks. Nothing that we actually discussed, it just happened. And ever since then, you know, it's just been our thing. I don't know if Lebo still has them, to be quite honest. I haven't seen her in years, but it's been my thing since. Do I see myself with anything else? I don't. I mean, I wear wigs like now and again, playfully so. And I always say I wear wigs to give Priddy a different girlfriend. Or to give him a different... But yeah, it's not really my thing, but dreadlocks for me is where it's at. For the rest of my life, I had them. I did maybe at some point think that I was going to cut my dreadlocks.
Yeah, when was this?
I thought I was going to cut them when I have our first kid. And now that we have our first kid, these locks are not going anywhere.
Yeah.
They really are not.
Yeah.
I really just love having locks. You, baby, have had a very interesting hair journey, though.
Yeah.
You've had locks before. You've had chisco. You've had.
Yeah.
What have you done?
Yeah, I've had all sorts of stuff. When I was like much younger, my mom used to like relax my hair a lot. because she kind of liked the idea of like people asking her like, are your kids Indian? Are they, whatever. So my mom kind of liked that. So she relaxed my hair a lot when I was like younger. It's like primary school though,
Yeah.
like maybe from grade 4 to grade 6ish.
Yeah.
And then from grade 7, I started growing an afro. And it just happened. It just like, started growing an afro, grew it into high school. By the time I got to high school, I had, I had mini dreads, like, the bongo dreads.
Yeah.
So I had those, but I was an athlete. So, I got advice from one of my coaches. I did 100-meter, 200-meter sprints. I did long jump as well.
Yeah.
And I was advised by one of my coaches that the puffy hair will slow down my aerodynamics.
Do you think that was valid?
I think
Because
I
don't know.
Yeah.
Like as a black kid, right? As a black child, you get into schools and you get into spaces where your blackness is challenged, right?
Sure.
So they tell you how you can be black. You're not allowed to have that hair. If you go to kids, you need to bambata your hair if you're going to have any hair at all.
Yeah.
And they were very strict. I know a lot of boys' schools are very strict about the type of hair that people should have.
Yeah. For sure.
Now seeing all of these kids at home doing all of this homeschooling, having colorful hair doesn't affect their learning.
For sure.
You get what I'm saying? So, like, do you think it was valid for him to say that your hair will slow down your aerodynamics?
Look, it is valid. It was valid, and he wasn't really saying that I should cut my hair. Shout out to this particular teacher. I'll be lying if I just genuinely forgot his name. I genuinely did. I forgot a lot of my school teachers' names, to be honest, But yeah, he didn't advise me to cut the hair. He was like, are you able to tie it or make it like flatter so that like it's not as bushy when you run, because like when you run it catches the wind and it slows you down. So he's like, if you can tie it up somehow. And at the time it wasn't long enough to tie up like that.
Sure.
So I understood what he was saying, and at the time, like, it was just making me sweat a lot. I was in the sun a lot. I was, playing soccer, running about, and to really be honest, I was broke. I didn't have nobody to like be twisting my hair or none of that stuff. My parents, my mom and my dad weren't really about it. For them, they felt like, dude, just cut your hair. It'll be like less admin.
Sure.
So anyway, so I started cutting my hair, and I kept it short for like maybe a few months. And then I regrew my hair. And I grew it out, during the winter. And this is like winter of grade 8. Yeah, winter of grade 8.
Yeah.
And I grew it for like a few months, and then, started braiding my hair. I had girls at school who would braid my hair actually.
Yeah.
And it would just start off like, it's not like me asking them to braid my hair. We're just chilling maybe during breaks or whatever, or subs after school. And, one of my homegirls, I remember her, Dumi Latualo. She'd be like, hey, would you like me to braid your hair, Rich? And, I would just sit here and we wait for whatever we're waiting for. I don't know what we're waiting for. So I'm like, yeah, sure. And then, and like, she braided my hair once, and then like, it became like a trend. Like, some of the girls saw her braid my hair, and then like every second after school day, like, I had a different girl braiding my hair, doing something different,
So, they were quoting you.
The thing is, we used to schema, like, in our squad, we chilled as much. The crew was called 4-on-1 at the time.
Sure.
And it was like, maybe it could have been like about 10 guys. Yeah. 10 guys plus. And we had females also who chilled with us. It could have been like 8 females or so.
Yeah, it's a big squad.
Yeah, so it's like, we're all friends, but most of them were friends from like their primary school. They went to Northern Park High, so like they were friends already, And then come into high school, we just adopted each other's, friendships.
Sure.
And so we just hung out like as a big squad or whatever, and we're all part of like the hip hop dance crew. At the time, the school had just started like a hip hop dance crew. We were being trained by Parkour at the time.
Yeah, shout out Paco.
Yeah, so it's just different, like girls would like just do my hair, and then before I knew it, I had like really long hair.
Yeah.
And then the girl that I was with at the time, Rato, rest her soul, she started doing my hair. So she'd like regularly do my hair, like on a regular basis, plait my hair, braid it, twist it.
Yeah.
But I think she also got tired of it, so she'd like also suggest at the same time, you know, so when are you gonna cut your hair, baby? You know, hutaneng or whatever. And what happened is, listen to the story. So I was chilling with my boys.
Mm-hmm.
We went out to a young function.
Oh, I remember the story.
Yeah, Rileko Caprivi. I was 16 at the time, 15, 16.
Sure.
So the boys were like, now go outside, go speak to her. So I was like, okay, cool. Anyway, long story cut short, I go outside, I speak to her. So we're just chatting. And as I'm chatting to this girl, there's some gents that walk past. Could have been like seven, 8 guys. And they walk past and they shell out this girl, you know? And like this girl like ignores them. You know, she doesn't like listen, and like they keep hollering at her, and it's like I wasn't gonna be like, hey, leave her alone, or because she wasn't my girlfriend. I just met her, you know. I'm also just having a conversation with her. So she ignores these gents. So the gents that walk past or whatever, cool. I hang out with her for like maybe another 15 minutes. We're just chatting, and these guys come back, but now they come back. Now there's like more of them, you know, maybe like an extra 5 of them. And they, you know, they shell out this girl, they holler at this girl again. Hey, sweetie, my pesa, hey, didn't tell me that, hey. You know, she ignores them. And then they come up to me now. And they were still hollering at her from a distance. They could have been like another like 15 meters away from us. Eventually they get close to us. And now they confront me, you know, and they tell me off. You know, zenzi chama la. Kokasiaro, nafute, what so bulala, you know. So I'm like, hey, chill, relax, whatever, you know. So the gents patrike me, like they all surround me. I don't even know where the girl is now. You know, she could have ran away. I don't even remember. And these niggas surround me, and you know, they start like, you know, they start chatting me up. Like, yeah, what do you want here? So shy and of tech, yeah, what?
Only because no one.
Yeah, it was Enzi Chama, like I said too.
So you're taking the girls that they were pursuing?
Yeah, you coming out here to our neighborhood, taking girls from our neighborhood. Who do you think you are? You know? I was just like, anyway. So long story cut short, we got into an altercation. The guy started beating me up, slapping me around and shit. And then they had me on my knees, and they had a few of them took out okapis. Okapi is a knife for anybody who doesn't know. So they had me on my knees, and they're like, yo, they were gonna cut my face open, you know, to take away the prettiness, is what they were saying. And then one of them was just like, gents na, ningam limaz, you know. And they just saw, what they did is that they held me by my hair. I had twists in. The hair was actually much longer than it is right now. I had twists in, and these guys started cutting my hair, my braids off with an okapi, like pulling and tugging, and it was f***ing painful. You know, got me around, kicked me to the ground, they went off. And yeah, and I was chilling there with like, you know, some of my braids hanging on the floor and shit. Eventually my boys caught up with me, and they saw me, and I was distraught. I was just like, hey dog, I just got jumped. So we left immediately. We left, and the next day I went to go cut my hair, because like obviously my hair was like uneven now. Whatever. So I went to go cut my hair, and throughout the high school process, I would just like cut my own hair. I learned to cut my own hair, and I used to like mess my hair up a lot learning to cut my hair. Like I just like shave it off, and then like I leave a patch in my hair, and because I left the patch, I just have to like cut cheese scope. So I'd cut cheese scope, let it grow out again, learn how to fade it again. And then for like many years I just did my own hair. And so I started growing my hair. It will be officially 3 years at the end of July.
Growing your hair.
Well, growing this one.
Sure.
So it'll officially be 3 years at the end of July. And I've been growing my hair since, for the past 3 years basically. And that's it. And the reason also why I'm choosing this time to grow my hair out is because my dad is bald. So I don't know how much longer I have my hair, if at all. I don't really have my dad's hairline. I got my mom's hairline. So, you know, I may not bald, who knows. But, like, you know, it happens. Life happens. So it's like, while I still have my hair,
yeah.
while I still have the freedom of having hair, like, I want to have the freedom to do, you know, just to have fun with it. So,
Sure.
yeah, so still playing around with my hair for as long as I can.
Yeah.
One day I might wake up and I'll be tired of it and cut it. That's usually what happens. It's usually never like premeditated or thought about for a long time.
Sure.
It just like happens suddenly. You know, so
I find that to be the same thing with people who are dreadlocked.
Yeah.
Like it's always an impulsive decision
sure.
to cut your hair. A lot of them wake up one day and just like, I'm done. I'm over it.
Right?
I'm done. I want to get, you know, out of this hairdo. And I don't know, I've never felt that way. You know, if I did feel that way, then I would supplement my hair and get an afro wig, or I would braid my hair, because you can braid over dreadlocks. I would take that option too.
Sure.
Or, you know, just play around. I don't know if I'll ever get rid of my dreadlocks. I doubt it. I don't think so. But yeah, and obviously with these faux locks now that I have, I mean, it's great that I'm able to alternate and go from real dreadlocks to faux locks. And also, me having faux locks was also an alternative to coloring my hair, because I did want to have a different color in my hair, but I didn't want to color my actual hair. So
Sure.
because I've been doing a lot of coloring throughout the years, and you know that with dreadlocks, well, with hair, period, coloring it a lot, bleaching it, whatever it is that you do to it, it does then become brittle, and, you know, it does affect the hair.
For sure,
and
yeah.
I've always been a DIY baby, just like you. I've been a DIY baby with my dreadlocks. I've always maintained my own hair for years, you know. I would study, in the beginning, I did start off going to the hair salon, and back at home in Orange Grove. So I do my hair at the salon, and then I just got to a point, just like with makeup and with a lot of things that I do in my life on my own or by myself, that I choose to do by myself. I am a super observant person, so I just study what it is that this person is doing on my hair,
Sure.
see what it is that they do, and I just go and do it myself. I try it out. It may not be perfect in the beginning, but, you know, trial and error gets you to a point where, you know, you get to do your hair quite well.
I had this.
Also,
if you want to tie, yeah.
Okay, cool. Just hold it for me, please,
Sure.
man. So, yeah, so I've always just been able to manage my own hair and do it myself. Faux locks are just me. It's just me getting another color in my hair. I enjoy the length of faux locks. I enjoy the color. The weight. Sometimes it's just like, there are moments where it's just like, oh my gosh, this is heavy, because it is heavy.
Sure.
Having these faux locks, but, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
I don't mind. Yeah, it's a very small price to pay to have
sure.
a look. Also, a question that I found very interesting,
Yeah.
I guess, because Effie our baby has the most beautiful hair.
Yeah.
She has such gorgeous, gorgeous hair. It's a full head of hair.
Biggest afro.
Way. She's got a full head of hair. And, you know, I know we've been asked, will she have dreadlocks? Well, I've been asked at least.
Sure.
You know, will she have dreadlocks, or will you make her have dreadlocks? And I don't, it's not anything that I'm going to force on her. And because she has such good hair, I feel like it needs to grow out, and she needs to have the opportunity to play with it and to do whatever it is that she wants with it.
Sure.
And should she have dreadlocks, I feel it's something she should ask for, you know. And but like, they want to look like or have or do what their parents do and have, you know. So if she feels that she wants to have mommy's hair at some point, only then do I feel that she should have dreadlocks. But before then, nah, I think she's got great hair.
Yeah.
She's got gorgeous hair, so she just, yeah,
she has beautiful hair. Like, for me, it's really like her choice.
Sure.
I feel like if she had dreadlocks, they'd be beautiful dreadlocks.
Absolutely.
Because obviously dreads have different textures depending on what type of hair you have. You have, like, you know, you have different textures of dreads.
Sure.
So I think she'd have like very beautiful dreads if she were to grow out, you know, her dreads. But it's
Locks,
like,
yeah.
but it's it's up to her. It'll also be up to us a little bit based on like what we feel like is more maintainable, because you know, like kids like aren't into like doing their hair often, like they don't want to like sit at the salon or like get their hair combed out. So it's like, you may find that she's not actually somebody who actually likes sitting down and getting her hair done. So by virtue of that, like maybe dreads would be like perfect for her, because then like they just grow out and like she doesn't have to worry about combing them out or you know. It's like already, you know, right now, like sometimes I feel like when you bath her, she doesn't like when you
comb her hair.
Like when you're combing her hair or when you like washing her hair, you know. So I'm very interested in finding out what her relationship with her hair is gonna be. Yeah, I think also just as like black parents and black people, we need to start teaching our children the beauty of appreciating their hair. And the best way for them to appreciate their hair is to make sure that you start looking after the baby's hair from a young age. You know, nurture the hair, guys. Hair is like grooming. You know, it's like the more you groom it, the more you take care of it, the better it grows. You know, just take care of your hair. You know, moisturize your hair, brush it. The reason why you would sleep with a do-rag on, and usually the best thing to sleep with is a nylon do-rag, because it doesn't hold like dikobo more your hair. You know, it protects your hair from dikobo and it keeps the moisture and the natural hair.
For people who don't know what kubo is,
blank net.
Blank net.
It's black nets.
Blank net.
You know, when your black nets have those
bolekis.
So the best way to protect your hair from that is, you know, by putting on a do-rag, asetuku, do-rag. And that's actually where the style of do-rags came about. People think like it's a fashion accessory, which is cool. You can rock it as a fashion accessory, but it's really like a hair protective shield. How often do you wash your hair? Oh, not often. That's why it's dry. How often do you moisturize your hair? No, I don't moisturize your hair. That's why your hair is dry. Just cutting my mother's hair. It's Mama Santa plastic. I'm not chatting in this one. You guys will just see the product when we're done. I already started cutting like one side of it. Just getting rid of the brown. No, natural hair. Yes, sir. Let's go. Let's not sponsor Rakari towel. Yeah? So don't ask questions if you're not gonna escape towels.
Look at me, I like your face, I like your face. Now tell me how you like my taste. Slow wine, mind your pace. What kind of race? I like it when you wind your waist. Wind your waist, no tie down waist. Still no good shot, baby I'ma find your place. I'll find your place.
This is a new process that I've never used ever before. I don't know, I'm not saying I invented it, but I didn't really see it from anyone, but it's what is helping me do my job here. So if you guys start seeing it being used by anywhere else, you know, just know that maybe, you know, just maybe, it came from here. And this is just what I'm doing, just so that I don't cut off all this good hair texture and I maintain the afro. You know what I'm saying? Don't cut too much. You understand? Luckily, Mama Santa here has good hair. So we're gonna make it an afro before we make it as Chico. It's Chico. Do you think the name comes from like Chico Twala?
It's Chico.
It's Chico.
Yeah.
No? Like some guys go and say, I want the pretty ugly.
Exactly. Exactly. Baba, that's
Chico. So Rebecca, why Rebecca's not Shaba's Chico? Why was I beat Rebecca?
Rebecca.
Yeah, it's Rebecca. What's Rebecca's biggest song off the top of your head? The reason why I was asking for Rebecca's song because I was thinking like if the title landed, the song title can be the name of Rebecca's haircut.
Oh.
I wanna actually let brew. You guys don't understand. They won't understand, but trust me. Now we can finesse.
Still location. You my lookalike. My lookalike. Blow me. Away like a hookah pipe. A hookah pipe. You got the moves I like. I'm in the mood, alright. Stay in your room tonight. Can I lay with you tonight? My body you can utilize. Neutralize. Don't scrutinize. Remember that baby you my lookalike. My lookalike. Baby you my lookalike. My lookalike.
Come on, dog.
The most talented.
Come on.
Basically, ever. Basically. Yeah, I think she caught offense there that you called her
Alright, cool.
the most talented when she is actually.
This is the part where we trim. Come on this side.
I'm gonna send you a
Basically, we're gonna trim right here.
Dance to reggae and calypso. I like the way that her lips glow. Crazy, she move like a schizo. Wavy, huge like a hippo. Kiss too low, moving your hips so low. How you move your hips so low? Hips go away, hips don't go. Make a gangster, put away his pistol. Official, you deserve a whistle. Crime by me missile. While I make your drizzle. Make a gangster, put away his pistol. Official, you deserve a whistle. Crime by me missile. While I make your drizzle. My lookalike. My lookalike. My lookalike. Blow me. Away like a hookah pipe. A hookah pipe. You got the moves I like. I'm in the mood, alright. Stay in your room tonight. Can I lay with you tonight? My body you can utilize. Neutralize. Don't scrutinize. Remember that baby you my lookalike. My lookalike. Baby you my lookalike. My lookalike. Hey. Ride by me super bike like how you look alive. treat you like the book I like, treat you like the hook I ride.
So far here is the progress.
You wanna?
Yeah.
It's,
As you can see, she's doing like the last braid now. We've lost most of our sunlight. But thank you guys so much for tuning in to this episode. There's definitely going to be a performance coming up. You will see an updated version of how the hair looks. We'll go inside to where there's more light. And yes, sir.
yeah.
And this is where we're at.
Yeah.
Shout out to my beautiful wife.
You know what it is.
And that's pretty much, she's just like oiling it up now.
Okay.
And my beautiful wife
Is done.
La money worry for me. Cause January done me. What done to la money one day. Money worry for me. La money worry for me. Cause January done me. What done to la money one day. Money worry for me. Money worry for me. La money worry for me. La money worry for me. Money worry for me. Money worry for me. Money worry for me. This one is this is all. Singing out loud in my car. Money worry for me. 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 Money worry for me.
Yo, yo.